On a spring afternoon in 2010, Wall Street witnessed something unprecedented. In mere minutes, nearly $1 trillion vanished. May 6, 2010, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the benchmark of American economic health, plunged almost 1,000 points. Panic rippled through trading floors and newsrooms. Then, just as suddenly, the market rebounded. This wasn't a slow erosion of confidence. It was an instantaneous, bewildering collapse and recovery. What unseen force could trigger such a violent, fleeting event? Beneath the human-driven chaos, a new, far faster mechanism had taken hold of the global financial system: high-frequency trading, or HFT. These aren't human traders placing orders. They are sophisticated algorithms executing millions of trades in fractions of a second. A silent digital battle for infinitesimal advantages playing out in milliseconds, largely invisible to the human eye. HFT firms invest heavily in technology, locating their servers mere feet from exchange matching engines, a practice known as colocation. This physical proximity grants them a critical speed advantage. They exploit tiny discrepancies in bid and ask prices, buying and selling so rapidly that traditional human traders simply cannot compete. It's a game of speed, scale, and algorithmic precision. On that fateful day in May, the markets were already fragile. Europe faced a deepening sovereign debt crisis, rattling investor confidence. Around 2:32 p.m. Eastern Time, a large institutional investor initiated a single automated sell order for E-mini S&P 500 futures contracts, a massive block of 75,000 contracts valued at over $4 billion to be executed quickly. This unusually large and rapid sell order overwhelmed the available liquidity. HFT algorithms, programmed to detect and react to market shifts, interpreted the sudden selling pressure as a major downturn. They began selling their own positions, triggering a chain reaction. Other algorithms, designed to provide liquidity, essentially pulled their bids, exacerbating the problem. The market's self-correction mechanisms failed. The result was astonishing. Within 5 minutes, the Dow plummeted. Shares of major companies like Procter & Gamble briefly traded for pennies, while others like Accenture momentarily spiked to over $100,000. It was a digital freefall where prices became detached from any fundamental value, driven solely by the cascading, automated decisions of machines. Then, just as abruptly, the market rebounded. Circuit breakers, designed to halt trading during extreme volatility, eventually kicked in, but the recovery was largely attributed to HFT algorithms correcting themselves, or simply the sheer illogicality of the crash. The event left regulators scrambling for answers, highlighting a glaring vulnerability in the increasingly automated financial landscape. Later, a lone figure, Navinder Singh Sehral, the Hound of Hounslow, was arrested for contributing to the chaos through spoofing, placing large orders he never intended to execute to manipulate prices. While not the sole cause, Sehral's actions exposed how a single bad actor, leveraging the lightning speed of modern trading, could destabilize an already brittle, algorithm-driven market. The flash crash was a sobering wake-up call. It demonstrated the immense power and inherent risks of high-frequency trading. The financial markets had become a complex ecosystem where human intention and algorithmic logic could collide, with potentially catastrophic, yet fleeting, consequences. It forced us to confront a future where machines, not men, often hold the reins of global capital. If you want to understand more about the hidden mechanisms that move markets, consider exploring our deep dive into the Libor scandal.